I just killed my mother. And
What happened, sir?
I just killed my mother, and I need to go to the hospital.
And you're at...
Yes.
And what happened?
It wasn't me who killed her. It was Jeff.
Obviously, initially, that's not a normal call that we normally get, so I get her being a little caught off guard and ask him again, wait, what did you say? And then we always confirm the address, even though it was given to us by another dispatcher, just because we need to make sure that this is where we're going. But yeah, it was a little contradictory. He said he killed the mother, and then now Jeff killed the mother. So who's in the house and what happened exactly?
What happened? Who did it?
Jeff. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is becoming really hard to explain, but I kind of have another person inside me. Like...
Okay, are you okay?
No, I stabbed myself.
You stabbed yourself?
Yes.
What happened to your mom?
He killed her. She snapped.
Okay, what's your name?
Mine is Donovan Nicholas.
Donovan Nicholas?
Nicholas.
So after hearing him kind of explain that, whether it's valid or not, it's not our place to judge. It's just like, okay, this is where we're going with it. And it sounds like he has a multiple personality disorder. And so it's very important for us to acknowledge that. You know, that's his reality and that's what we have to go on. And that's how we're going to have to treat the rest of this call, talking to, I think his name is Donovan, and then or Jeff.
All right, are you able to say who's with you?
I am by myself, me and Jeff.
Okay, and what happened to your mom? What did you do?
He stabbed her, then he shot her.
All right, so he stabbed her?
Then he shot her.
And where did he shoot her?
In the head.
We have the capability of using alert tones. And so I think that's probably what she activated. And so I don't know if she's also dispatching to the officers, because she kind of goes quiet here and there. So she might be updating them with the call as well. But that alert tone is basically to let all of the officers know, like, there's an emergency call going. And at least with my agency, if that is going, it's telling them to stay off the air and to keep it, like, the traffic, like what we call radio traffic, to a minimum, and to only have it for this call until everything is code 4 or okay.
But I swear it wasn't me. It was Jeff. Jeff is inside me.
Jess is inside you?
Yes.
Okay.
He sometimes takes control, and I've no control over him.
Okay,
No,
where are you hurt, sir?
On my thigh. No, my leg.
Your leg? You stabbed your leg?
Yes.
Do you have any towels or anything on it that you can put
Yes.
on it? Okay,
Yes.
you did?
Mhm.
All right. Now, why did you hurt your mom, or why did Jess hurt your mom?
I think she's doing pretty good. It sounds like she also does like fire or medical as well, which is why she's telling him to cover his leg and that kind of thing. But I think right now you can see where she's adjusting to acknowledging, or at least letting him know, like, hey, I get you, and I get that there's Donovan and then there's Jeff, and so we're going to talk about both of them. And I think that allows him to remain calm because she's not attacking Donovan. Now she's just talking about Jeff and his alter ego or his other personality. So it's allowing him, I think, to build that trust that she understands him.
He was always tired of her. She always did. And she told her, like, ignore me. Like, once she hit me, and she was just, she was done.
the gun?
In the bedroom. I am down. I'm downstairs. I don't have it.
Is it a long gun, a short gun?
It is a 9mm.
It's a 9mm?
Yeah.
Know where the knife is?
No, I can't walk.
You can't walk?
No.
Are you in the living room?
No, kitchen.
He told us from the beginning that there was 2 weapons, that there was a gun and a knife, since there was a stabbing and a shooting. So now we're establishing where they're at, so that way we can let the officers know. And obviously they're always going to enter with a level of caution, but we generally want to know, hey, this where the weapons are at, so that they're not caught off guard or surprised. And since the victim suspect is being cooperative, we want to get out as much information as possible. So that's why we always ask where the weapons are.
Is somebody on their way, like an ambulance or something?
Yes, sir. I've got you help sent out, okay?
Okay. I swear it wasn't my fault.
So when we talk to the officers while we're on a phone call, we can still hear the phone, but the person on that end can't hear us. So it kind of mutes us so that we can talk to the officers, and then we hear the officers through our radio. So that's probably what she's doing, and they're asking questions, probably some of the same questions that she already asked, or they might be asking further questions like, hey, where is he sitting? What is he wearing? Or they could be giving their location, like they're 5 minutes out or whatever their cross streets are. So that's probably why there's some dead air. Or sometimes it's just because she's trying to figure out what's next, what else to ask this kid. And because you want to keep them on the phone the entire time for something this high of an emergency. You don't want to lose contact with them until the officers are there.
Are you doing okay?
It hurt too bad.
You hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any animals in the house with you, or no?
No.
Okay. Is your house, is it far off the road? Is it up close to the road?
It's close.
Okay.
I am so scared. I didn't want to kill her. I hate Jeff so much. He's gonna make me die in prison.
Is this Jess you're talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
I couldn't have taken somebody else. No, it took me. It took me to be a stupid person.
Sir, can you see the front door from where you are right now?
It's not the front door, but it's the door that we always use.
All right, sir.
Yes.
So can you see the front door from where you are in the kitchen?
Yes.
Yes. How far away do you think you are from the front door?
I don't know.
About 20 feet, 30 feet, somewhere around there?
The size of a normal kitchen.
I know you're in your kitchen. Are you very close to the door?
No. I am against the back wall.
Okay.
Am I going to get in trouble? Well, yeah, obviously.
We're gonna get you help out there, okay? I know you're hurt, all right? I know you're hurting. Is your leg? Do you still have a towel or anything on your leg?
Yes.
Okay. Can you press it down on there? That way it stops the bleeding. Can help stop it. Just press it on there hard, okay?
Okay.
I think she's doing a really good job being empathetic and trying to understand him. It seems like he's genuinely upset, or he could just be in shock. And yes, he did just kill his mom. But if we're taking him for his word, like his mom, and I'm not excusing it, but his mom was abusive, and maybe that's why he has some mental disorders from when he was a child. And so maybe that's why he has a split personality. You know, we just have to treat everybody like they're human, because they are. And it's not our job to scold somebody when they're calling for help. So I think she's doing a really good just keeping him calm and talking to him. And some of the questions might not make sense to a lot of people, but it's just to keep him talking and to keep him distracted and keep him on the phone. All of this information is going to be going to court too, and they're going to play this in the courtroom when they're, sentencing him and figuring out what to do. He's obviously going to get some mental help as well and go see a doctor and everything. We can't just start yelling at them and tell them like, oh yeah, you're going to jail for a long time, bud. I don't know what to tell you. We can't do something like that. We have to, they're calling for help, and that's what we're to give them.
I'm sorry, I stuttered.
No, that's fine. That is perfect, and that's okay. Okay?
Okay. Is the people that are going to be coming in my house, are they going to hurt me?
Nobody's going to hurt you, okay? Nobody wants to hurt you, all right?
Okay.
Nobody wants to hurt you. They just want to help you, okay?
Just no tasing or pepper spray or nothing like that. I swear I am not going to hurt anybody else. It was my fault. I'm just hurt.
Right. Are you doing okay?
It hurts.
It hurts really bad? What kind of knife did Jess use?
Kitchen knife.
He used the kitchen knife. Was it a big one? Like
It was a medium-sized one. It's bigger than a steak knife, but smaller than a bread knife. Oh. I'm just so scared. I don't want to die in prison. I swear it wasn't my fault.
You said Jess did it. There's Jess there. Is he still there with you?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always beside me. He always talks to me. Well, here they are.
Who's there?
The police or the people.
The people to help you?
Yes.
All right. Are you still sitting on the ground? Okay.
They just walked past my door.
Okay. Did you? All right. And your leg still? Do you still have that towel on that leg?
Yes.
Okay, you do.
Yes. Why are they just standing there?
You're just sitting there. You're against the back wall. Are you okay, Donovan?
You okay? Anybody else here?
Oh, no.
You drink. Okay, put your hands on your back. Okay. Don't move. Who's up there?
So I thought that she did a really good job. She stayed on the phone all the way up until the end. You can hear the officers go in there, ask him to put his arms behind his back, ask if anyone else was in the home and where they were. And that's generally what we do, and then we disconnect. But yeah, we stay on the phone, and it does sound like she's the one who is updating the officers, because after Donovan said, oh, they just passed my door, there was a little bit of dead air. And then she came back on and then said, okay. So I believe that she was updating them with, hey, by the way, you guys just passed the door that he's next to, kind of thing. Because obviously we can't see what he's seeing. And so there's more doors than just the one in the house. So we want to make sure that they're going in the closest one and the safest one. But yeah, the call was really good. I mean, it's easier to be calm on a phone when your caller is calm also. So your anxiety level isn't as high and you're able to think a lot clearer and not be as stressed. I mean, it's still stressful, but when the caller's not irate and calm, it's always easier on our end to handle it and get things taken care of. Sometimes you don't get off the bat that they're having some type of mental breakdown, but as you start talking to them, most of them will tell you, because if you kind of start catching that things are a little bit off, you can tell them, hey, have you ever been diagnosed before with anything? Are you taking medication? And most of them are not offended by that. They're very open with you and they tell you what's going on, especially the ones that are like hearing voices. And then you have to ask them like, okay, well, what are the voices telling you? And you have to continuously update with them, because their voices sometimes we'll be telling them to run into traffic and kill themselves. And how are the officers getting there? They're driving there, right? So you don't want to like not let them know that, like, hey, your vehicle could be potentially what this person's looking for. In general, and especially with mental health, you have to be on your feet and you have to always be empathetic to them because obviously they're unstable. You have to understand that sometimes you're walking a very fine line and you can upset them very quickly. And sometimes they jump around between emotions, being really upset or really calm. And it's just, you constantly just have to learn how to pivot and try not to get frustrated with it. You just have to go with the flow.